Alrighty guys, and welcome back to an educational informative Dead by Daylight survivor game, and it looks like we all spawned together. The first thing I need to do is rotate away from my allies. We are on the underground complex. Now you might wonder why I choose to start working on this tornado. We are going to be versing a Huntress. Let's move nice and early. Looks like my boy right there, going to drop that nice and early, has lethal pursuer. Whoop. And he's got Babushka as well, because he is releasing those hatchets very quickly. Probably Okaft and Babushka to be precise. Let's keep moving. He had a choice of chasing the injured guy or the other guy, but he chose to chase me. So let's take him for a little wander. Looks like he's letting go of chase. Now I'm going to rotate right back, and I'm going to try and work on one of these three generators near the center. I guess the other one is above me. I'm running a perk called Deja Vu, and Deja Vu allows me to see the three closest generators and get a 6% bonus towards them. 6% of 90 seconds, you're knocking off about 1% per break, or 0.9 of a second. We round it to 1 for just easy talking sakes. So we are looking at knocking off 5 seconds off the generator, approximately, give or take. Let's keep working on this. We got 2 people stacked, and we got 1 split. Probably going to get hit with pain res. No pain res. Kendra's going to tell me exactly what needs to happen. No thinking involved, just rotation. She's hitting the gen. Let's rotate a little bit wider in case she decides to come in my direction. Don't see anything. Oh, heartbeat's getting nice and loud. Let's keep moving. Looks to me like she is coming for me. Yep, I just saw her then. She knows exactly where I am, which isn't good. Alright, let's keep moving. Not a great place to be against a Huntress. Alright, just gonna have to concentrate for a second. I don't want to drop this because I think she's gonna... Yep, respect it. That's bad. Yep, taking the free hit in the back. Now remember, she's going to want line of sight. And she's got double wind up. So I need to get upstairs. I need to use as much field of view as I can. Let's see how she responds. She didn't take the staircase, so we'll wait on the stairs. See what she wants to do. Paying attention to what she's doing. Not really thinking is what she's doing. She found somebody else. She's taking pressure elsewhere. Oh, she's coming back. Really bad. I gotta move a little bit. Okay, I took a free hit. We got 1 generator done. So the Huntress is running Babushka and Mana Grass, like I said, so she can obviously got faster attack speed on her hatchets. We can see that. I shouldn't have dropped the pallet. I should have kept going, forcing her to M1 me. Would have been a longer cooldown if she did M1 me in the back, as opposed to not. Let's move up a bit. I'm gonna stand in an awkward area where I can just peek, so I know if she comes up the staircase. She might have nurses calling. She's all about uptime. We can see that. That's very unfortunate. She came the other way, even though there's nobody up here and there's no reason for her to be here. She just knew. Good play by the killer. Alright, we got 1 generator done. She's done 2 hooks, so technically we're in an even spot. If she does a 3-to-1 ratio, it's a little bit different. Alright. Let's pay attention to see what our team is currently doing. Listen for pain res. No pain res. 3 different people on 3 different generators. She got no pallets out of it either. So for the price of her coming upstairs away from all of the players, she's probably going to lose at least 1 gen. The other guy got off his gen when he shouldn't have. We got a guy working on a gen on the left-hand side. There's no reason for these guys to be as scared as they currently are. She should be staying on a gen. Chances are the killer's all the way over there to the right-hand side. We can take the heal by our ally. Notice in the top right he has Babysitter. It's going to increase my movement speed for a longer period of time. Pay attention to the HUD on the bottom left-hand side. You're going to be able to see the entity's claw moving. That tells you who the killer is and chase with. What do we know about this player? What do we know? We've currently seen that he likes to commit to a chase, and he likes to force down that chase. Alright. He let go of that, so we have to be careful just for a second. I'm going to... No, he didn't let go of it. He chose to take it. Now, this is where I come into play, and I point out... In my personal opinion, he chose to tunnel. And because he chose to tunnel, that is going to be, even though he's running the best add-ons he can, that's going to be what causes him to lose the game. Not understanding split pressure and rotation. In his defense, he did get a bit of rotation on me when I was standing on the staircase. It was very good movement by the killer to know to come the opposite way. He obviously has barbecue by how he responded. He was coming at me in a direct straight line unless he was looking for a locker. I'm gonna just cruise here for a second. I got a pretty decent loop. Guy's trying to get off the hook. Good thing he didn't succeed. I got an ally picking him up. We don't need somebody giving up and going to stage 2 straight away. This is an awkward spot for me to be. He can hit me over, or she can hit me over this, so it's pretty bad. Alright. We noticed that she didn't really know how to play the main area, and because she didn't know how to play the main area directly there, that's what I'm going to use against her. Stick it to the gen. What do we notice? She went back to the hook for the proxy camp tunnel down. Now, unfortunately, the player that she has managed to down twice is from console. Good for him for not giving up. Killer's got a little bit of red ping. It's going to be harder for him to get away from the killer. What we're going to pay attention to right now is we have split pressure by Ashley this entire time. I'm not MVP. I haven't done much this game, and I did get caught in an awkward situation. Now, this is why Kindred is powerful. Kindred tells me the killer's intention. She didn't even turn her head, and she ran straight at them in a straight line. I am 99.9% sure she has barbecue and chili. It's obvious by the way that she moves, right? She reveals that information. Chances are she's running barbecue, maybe something like From the Shadows. Not From the Shadows, sorry. Darkness Reveals. We've got the guy upstairs. Now, probability stage, she's going to hook him closer to the hook. That way she can go back for the proxy camp, force death on the other guy. I don't know if I make this in time. Nope, she's gone for the generator. If that guy goes down, we're in a bit of trouble. I'd like to heal this guy because he's on death hook. Even though the killer's with the other guy. Deliverance, that's a perfect time to have that activate. Let's see how the killer responds. Now, I'm going to be quite honest here. The killer is going to choose to camp. Why? Because that generator is nearly done. And if the killer decides to leave, the generator will get completed. If she's smart, she'll go upstairs and work on that solo gen, and I'll go downstairs. Let's see what she wants. We got an ally here. He's got Deliverance, can't heal him. Single person gen upstairs. We're going to go work on the gen on the far right-hand corner of the map. Killer has no available 3 gen. I will get penalties slightly towards my deja vu. 2 people on a gen, no skill checks, 45 seconds to complete. Let's start working on it. We can see that the killer is nowhere to be... Let's listen right now. Let's go quiet. Let's see how she responds. I'm not in a good area against a Huntress with double, cooldown reduction. But let's see. Other guy's working on the generator in the corner, and he tapped it, and he got off it straight away. What does that tell us? Killer's floating around the proxy on the generator. So this is very important to note. This playstyle that you're currently seeing by the killer is done by probably 29 out of 30 players. When you can understand how the playstyle works, the games will become a lot smoother, even in solo queue games. I am in a duo queue game right now. She's coming straight at me, and she didn't even turn her head. So how am I going to respond? I don't want to run upstairs because my ally's there, but I have balanced landing. So I don't really have much of a choice. Move. I will take a hatchet in the back. I don't have a choice. Girl on the left is on death hook. I'm not. I've balanced. She shouldn't have appeared. I can't do this. I have to wait. Wait for the heartbeat. Now I can do it. Because if she comes up behind me, she can hatchet me in the back and then M1 me, and I can't do anything about it. Other guys on the other generator, and we're back on this. I made the bad call running the killer towards my ally. That was a bad call for me. I was really limited in the choices because the killer was coming in a 45-degree angle, and I was in the corner of the map. In a perfect world, I hug the wall and I run down further to the right. If she dies right now, that is kind of my fault. Looks like we've got a dead hard play there. I can tell by the other guy getting off the gen. Okay, I don't actually know where she is. I assume that he was getting off the gen because the killer was coming towards that. Their gen's going to be completed. Let's drop down through balanced landing and run towards one of these 2 doors. Killer's most likely going to walk away with 2 kills. Now, the killer had a lot of pressure early game, got multiple hits, applied good different directioning. The issue there was she committed to her chases too long. She wanted to go back for the proxy tunnel camps. I can't see because of the black stain. I don't know where she is. What I do know is I'm going to wait here. I heard a fully charged hatchet. Yep, so she's close. So she's not near the other door. She's near the door I'm at now. Alright, we got a few good loops here. That pallet down there to the right is saving grace. Look at that. That's going to reset Bloodlust. I'm happy for her to hear me here, actually. She got a hit on my other teammate. If he goes down in front of the exit gate, he is going to pay the price. There's no real call for him there. Vice versa with me. If I go down in front of this door, it's going to be game over. Hopefully, we're able to get this door prepared. He got dead hard. That was a really good dead hard by him as well. He's making... Lullaby was getting a little louder for a second. Other door is open. Let's finish the door. Let's get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be an educational, informative Dead by Daylight game. There was a lot to learn of how the killer moved in that game. I'm really hoping this guy is going to get out. I'm going to run back in, and I'm going to see if I'm able to take a hit from him. We're not 100% sure of what is currently happening or where he currently is. Yep, so he's not here near the center. He's probably had to go... You see that pallet drop? There's our information. That's a really good bonus of having windows of opportunity. Unfortunately, he's gone down. She's probably going to have to reload hatchets. I'm going to just crouch walk over this so I don't make any noise. I got balanced off of that if I need it. She probably reloaded her hatchets. That's what took her so long. I'm going to just wait here for a second. You're leaving scratch marks. Be very careful. Looks like she's got some big lag, boys. Oh no, that's not good for you. Beautiful. Alright, run for the door. Get behind him. Ashley should be here to take a hit as well. We take it in turns. Yep, trying to overhit the head. Good dead hard just in case. Safety first. I feel really bad for the killer there. That was the worst time she could have lagged, the poor thing. Anyways, guys, that's going to be an educational, informative Dead by Daylight game. Feel a little bad for her. The body block managed to come in when we saw she was dropping frames. Let's have a little bit of a look at the build that the killer was currently looking at. We are currently running the Babushka and the Oakhaft. I said the Mana Flow band, but there's your extra movement speed and your wind-up. We got Lethal Pursuer, Barbecue and Chili, Darkness Reveals, and Gearhead. I didn't know Gearhead. We saw Lethal Pursuer at the start of the game. We saw Barbecue and Chili through having Kindred, and then we also had Darkness Reveals, as we did predict as well. Running a very stock standard build. Now, the issue there was the killer decided to chase tunnels too long. The killer decided to take chases away from objectives that were being done. When she downed me upstairs, she outplayed me 9 ways to Sunday. However, she moved away from 3 objectives that were being worked on by 3 individual survivors, which caused her a lot of map pressure to hook a survivor for the first time, which ended up costing her at the end. When the generator was at 80% done, we predicted that she would go for the proxy camp around the generator. She doesn't really have much of a choice in that matter, so we applied pressure on a different generator, and that's kind of what screwed her over and made her lose the game. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the educational content, I do live streams over at Twitch. If you guys want to tune into the live stream, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Cheers.